MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network. And we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 1-2. Base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Rosario.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hernandez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
James Paxton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Seager
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Paxton, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's gone 2 for 5.
Set him down now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
pitcher, James Paxton.
Coming to the plate now, James Paxton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Third baseman.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0-1 the count. Stanton at third. Gregorius at second. Paxton is over at first with one away. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Taylor's got it. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fly ball right down the line and left. Stanton is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Spencer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Torres, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Labor Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Seager is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Riding in once again, David Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ryu looks in. First pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The catcher, Austin.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. High fly ball out to straightaway center. We'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, THREE.480p.
So two are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, THREE.480p now. Ryu's ready. First pitch on the way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Excursion back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. His third home run of this series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So digging in now, Cody Bellinger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 LA. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, James Paxton.
Settling in now, James Paxton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. And that's the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Justin Turner is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now, Max Muncy will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Ready for another shot now, David Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Lined to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, but he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin.
Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Rosario takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Corey Seager. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Here comes Ryu 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit hard back up the middle. Seager fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Oh, he flubbed it. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner at first following the error. And next will be the pitcher, James Paxton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. And we're back for the bottom of the seventh as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Fred.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. Betts is on the move. Slides down the left side, but foul. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Chad Green is going to have his work cut out for him here. Two runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead. Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
0-1 the count. Runners are at the corners with one man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Come on, Dodgers!
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 51.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball out to center for the new man just inserted into the ball game. Pollock is right there, 1 down. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pollock back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Well, on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. LeMahieu's got it. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 11. A.J. Pollock.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Torres is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Corey Seager. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Here's big Aaron Judge. You up in the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Set and the pitch on the ground to the left side. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning.
Now
Game
batting,
on the line to
the
get
shortstop,
yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Pedro Baez takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 52, Pedro Baez. The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Seager is there, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Chapman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hicks is there, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. From the stretch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-1 now to Mookie. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort. And I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1-1 the count now. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
2-2 the count. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Yankees take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Chad Green gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.